Okay, so we want to stay awake, but we can't stay awake if people are prohibited from giving us the truth. In verse 45 it says, "Who then is a faithful and wise servant whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season?" Now, they're not allowed to comment on what's going on in the world with the governments and the kingdoms of this world. The Bible speaks about that. If they're not allowed to comment on that, then there's no way they can keep watching, and no way they can keep their flocks to give them the meat in due season, because they've gone to sleep because they haven't been able to do that. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing, to give the important information at the time it is needed. Verily I say unto you, he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But, and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, My Lord delayeth his coming. They don't believe it now. They themselves don't even believe that Jesus has come, because there's been some big delay. So they say, oh, we don't know what's going on now. And he shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and to drink with the drunkards. The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and is not in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth when they find out, no, Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He was telling the truth. It's just your misunderstanding that has caused you to doubt and to fall asleep and to trust in governments instead of the Word of God. I mean, secularists, So that's what's happened, people. And those that want to hear will hear. Those that don't care, just want to be part of a religion, they have no respect for the Word of God and for the Son of God. Let them play with their religion. But those that value Jesus Christ, the only begotten Son of God, in truth and faithfulness, they will pay heed. This is really serious stuff. When they have no idea what's going on in the world, how close we are to Satan setting up that Antichrist kingdom. They don't teach anything about getting the mark of the beast. They tell them to sit there. And if they don't have enough faith in God now to trust in His Word, how are they going to have enough faith in God to reject when they want to insert that chip into them? That mark of the beast. How will they resist? Will Jesus find faith on the earth? Will He find them faithful? How will they hold up in the camps where they torture people that don't go along with the New World Order? God doesn't want you to be there. That's why He told you to flee when you see the abomination of desolation. He doesn't want you in those ugly places. Just as He didn't want the Christians inside Jerusalem in the first century when the Romans encircled the camp. Were there some teaching there, oh, the Romans are our friends? Well, I'll tell you what. Anybody that takes the mark of the beast, you think that's the innocent thing? You're in trouble. You have committed this unforgivable sin. That entails worship of the beast to save your ass. Pardon the French. And it says in the Revelation, it says they have no rest day nor night. Those that take the mark of the beast, they will be tormented with fire and brimstone in the sight of the Lamb and in the sight of the holy angels. And they have no rest forever. That means eternal damnation, eternal death. Those that take the mark of the beast. There's hope for the others. But those that take the mark, That's why their position is is in such danger. They're in such danger because those that have been following the news, not mainline news on the TV, but what God is giving to us and has allowed to come through on the internet about Bohemian Grove, where they worship the devil, the world leaders. The Bible isn't a fairy tale. It's true. It's real. And Satan isn't going to turn on false religion when he's the author of false religion. He's going to turn on the true religion. Those that are wise, not the foolish ones, but the wise servants that understand and will not submit to Satanism. So that's what I'm trying to say, and that's why I'm trying to give a warning to those that would pay attention, because there have been given warnings, and it's time to go with the wise, the wise virgins who trim their lamps and are ready when he returns.